Я там 20% игры прошла, как мне пишет экран.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Давайте драться, сражаться, но только вот не бегать, пожалуйста. Так, сразу мне это...
You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now, Senua?
Дальше идти, что же мне еще делать?
What is it? What does it seem? The mask is here to watch you fail again. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. Different. It's another world. It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay here. I like the way it feels. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Дверь открывается с другой стороны, да? Естественно.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts.
Я знаю эту историю.
Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Совершенно забыла, что он в этом мире с этой стороны просто сломан.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillian, there he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the glow. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Do you remember what it was to touch him?
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young."
Do you feel safe?
Oh dear.
Прям Dark Souls начался в том плане, что две вот эти вот переходы дверей
In a
мне
way that
всегда
nobody else did.
ассоциируются только с Bloodborne. Dark Souls.
Was too young. Oh dear.
You've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you.
You have blood on your hands.
You are guilty.
Was it worth it?
Так, одну загад...
Nobody will love her.
Can you remember what love feels
Написали
like?
50 ХП.
Where are you taking
He's
us?
up there. He's up there.
How do you get up there?
There's a way. There is a way up
Мне
there.
расскажешь новую историю?
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Things that are most precious to you.
They didn't deserve this.
She thought that she knew best. She thought she had light within her when she was only. She is pure darkness.
Ох,
Can
боги!
you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves.
She destroys the things she loves.
Хотела много на это времени на самом деле. Я не знаю, какая сейчас идет минута видео, но чтобы вы понимали, у меня идет сейчас 69-е. Богов ради, стой!
It's all your fault.
Years have passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior.
And now the darkness is swallowing you both.
Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go. She was caught between two worlds. And her past. And Dillian. Her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
When things that are most precious to you.
Не время, конечно, для шуток, но сколько можно за этим мужиком бегать?
Wasting your you have no time for this. Speed. These rooms. It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going
Он
to
мне,
watch
конечно,
you before
помогает,
these
но
trials mean nothing. They're laughing at you. Because can they take you no closer to doing
немножечко начинает этому поигать.
letting this get in the way? What if they are just to tire you, to make you weak before the battle?
Так, если здесь есть маска, значит нужно будет ее использовать.
You broke him. You killed him. You couldn't see the
Для чего
darkness
я не
within you.
понимаю, но нужно... Если она есть, значит нужно. Так, и здесь сходу где-то знак еще один. А здесь... Вот он. С другой стороны. Как на него посмотреть с другой стороны?
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way he felt?
Если я сейчас верну маску...
You kill the
то
things
смогу
that are
пройти на
most
ту
precious to
сторону.
you.
А если я смогу пройти на ту сторону, то здесь все равно нет этого знака.
He was the only one she could trust. Could she trust him?
Я не могу открыть вон ту дверь, да? В этом мире она открыта. В этом мире она открыта, и теперь я могу туда пройти, потому что я открыла ту дверь. Хорошо. Но я не совсем понимаю, что мне это дает. Я отсюда могу посмотреть маску? Нет.
Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
А, вот. Мне кажется, или у нее со временем рука становится чище. Ну, если так можно назвать. То есть тьма ее отпускает со временем. Нет? Еще две, да? Или одну?
Curse strangling you just like it strangled him.
Смотри, пожалуйста. Спасибо.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to hell and ask hell to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if anyone one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. We for Baldur, we out of hell. And everywhere, men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything, except for a giantess fine king. Baldur will never my friend, she says. Let hell keep what she has. The North say that the giantess must have complete peace.
You owe your life to Lillian. You owe everything to him. Remember, Dillian. What do you remember? Do you remember Selva's voice?
Если эти знаки красные, значит оно в этом мире.
Wasting your time just delaying minute by minute. What does she think she's doing? You special. They mean nothing.
Нет, уж так уж вышло, что я особенная.
Waste of time. Could all be a waste of her time. The gods are just. What if the gods are
Ох, это будет сложно.
It wouldn't be this. Dillian! First time.
Не, мужик, это ты классно, конечно, придумал, честно.
There he is.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, had to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Не в ту сторону.
You're going to fall, careful. No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua. Be quick. Be quick. Careful. No. Where's he gone? It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the... He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have.
Есть еще одно испытание.
They belong to the gods, not to you. They're
Хорошо.
eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul.